about the inner planets, but what about those remote members of the Sun family, Uranus, Neptune and Pluto? They are not spectacular, but I sometimes feel they are rather neglected because they are fascinating worlds. And this is a good time for talking about them because they are all on the moon now, and they are all pretty near opposition. In fact, Pluto came to opposition on March the 29th. And by opposition, I mean that Pluto, the Earth and the Sun were then in more or less a straight line with the Earth in the middle, so that Pluto was opposite the Sun in the sky and well placed for observation. Then the first, so they're all there for our inspection. And in talking about them, I think we'll begin with Uranus, which is the nearest and the brightest, and is the first to discover. So let me show you where to find it. We'll begin, as we so often do, with Ursa Major, the Great Bear. Well, follow through the line of the bear's tail until you come to Arcturus, the brilliant orange red star, and then on to Spica in Virgo, and Virgo itself looks rather like a faint distorted Y. And Uranus is here. Now, you can see it with the naked eye if you know where to look for it. I find it a bit difficult. People with better eyes can see it quite easily. Through binoculars, it looks like a star. But through a telescope, it shows a distinct greenish disk. And this is how it was first identified. It was discovered way back in 1781 by a Hanoverian musician who had come to England and taken up astronomy. His name was William Herschel, and he made telescopes, mainly 6-inch reflectors. And if you want to see a Herschel reflector, well, I believe you need the inner planets. But what about those remote members of the Sun's family? Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto.